Hi everybody, welcome to episode 7 of the Music DCS channel. I'm your host, and today we're going to continue the discussion on chord extension creation in a very specific way. As you may or may not already know, I'm a sucker for certain musical elements. I like minor key songs. I like when 1 and 6 chord progressions are used in those minor key songs. I like halftime switch-ups. And also, I happen to like chord extensions where the melody is one of the extending notes of that chord, but is also at the same time the second degree of whatever minor scale is being used. You know, regular stuff. So I've already talked about the sharp 11 chord, so now we're going to talk about other chord extension creations via the second degree of a natural minor scale in melody, featuring peripheries, all new materials. In the last episode, I mentioned that the B-flat sharp 11 chord was a little on the subtle side. Well, in the case of all new materials, that is not so. And we're going to check that out once we do the breakdown, but for now, let's just listen to the chorus of all new materials. So the cool thing about this song is that there isn't just one title point, there's actually two of them. The first one takes place in the first half of the chorus, and the second one takes place in the second half. What a convenient song, you know? The song is in B minor, meaning that the chord note in question, aka the second degree, is C sharp. So the first title point takes place on the second chord in the chorus chord progression, which is an E minor. So if you have a C sharp with an E minor chord underneath it, you get an E minor 6. Now, there is also a little bit more going on with these chords, as I mentioned in a past video, but you know, we're just gonna keep it simple. So in this chorus, the E minor 6 has like a dark, tense, somber / anxious vibe. So let's take one more look at that in slow motion. Chord extension setup number 2 takes place under the third, right? It takes place on the third chord in that progression in the second half of the chorus. In this setup, the C sharp returns to the stage, accompanied by the tonic chord, B minor, which makes the B minor 9 chord. And minor 9 chords are some of my favorite chords to use because it's like a solid, but you sad kind of vibe, you know? Very near and dear to my heart, you know? I hear minor 9 chords and I'm just like, yup, that's my flavor. To be fair, pretty much all of these chords that I'm covering kind of have, you know, a hint of that sad vibe anyway, so, you know, take what you will. There you go, y'all. This is the full list of chord extension creation chords that have the second degree of a natural minor key in the melody that I find to be cool. All the other ones are just like, you know, they don't really do it for me. But here's a list of all of those anyway, just so we can, you know, be thorough, just so we can be thorough about it. The example I'm going to use for this recap is going to be an F minor, meaning that the second scale degree of that scale is G. So just keep that in mind as we go through this whole thing. So first chord is the 1, F minor 9, right? Solid but sad. My favorite. Number 2 is a G diminished chord. A little too much drama, not used all the time. Also, adding the second degree to the second scaled chord doesn't give you anything, you know? You just have a G diminished chord because it's already G. Number 3, A flat major 7. Now, major 7 chords are one of them, like 7 chords in general, really, are, you know, fairly commonly used extended chords. So, you know, I kind of just let them go. But as far as major 7 chords go, you know, it's got like a bright, bubbly kind of feel, you know? It's, yeah, yep, bubbly, almost dreamy-ish, you know? And I'm cool with that, but like I said, not really doing it for me. Number 4, the 4 chord, obviously. B flat minor 6. That's that same chord that we just talked about earlier. Dark, anxious, kind of tense, you know, good stuff. Now we've got the 5 chord, which is C minor. And once again, just like the G diminished chord, G is already in that chord. You know, you've got C, you've got the E flat and G. It's already there. So, you know, you just have that solid dark coloring that a minor chord has. You know, nothing crazy going on there. The 6th chord, the 6th chord is D flat in this case, and that makes a D flat sharp 11. Now, we've also already covered sharp 11 chords in the previous video, but you know, it's got like a bright but still like unfinished, you know, mysterious kind of vibe. And if you kind of have it, oh, I don't know, at the end of a song, it might, you know, push the push me to the edge, all my friends are dead narrative, if that's what you're looking for, you know. And then chord number 7 is E flat, and once again, E flat already has G in it. It's the 3rd note, as in the 3rd, not the 3rd note. It's already there. There you have it, folks. Nobody asked for it, but you're welcome. So, what about you? Do you also have a favorite chord extension? Are you upset and enraged that I didn't really go into specifics like the differences between minor 9s and add 9s and all the nuances that take place in different songs and stuff? Did this video make sense? And also, how are you? How are you feeling? You good? You good over there? You good? Yeah? Let me know in the comment section down below after you've liked and subscribed. I'm out. By the way, if you want a hat, you know, one of these sexy hats that I always wear in these videos, my homegirl's the one who makes them, and her link is also going to be in the description. So, you know, if you want one of those hats, then that's where they at. Oh shit.